ain't a million fucking people.
How long have you been without a place of your own?
About 6 years now. I've known about the garden for years, but actually coming out here and helping out and stuff like that probably last 6 or 8 months. About that long, I guess. I don't know, I was kind of wary of the garden at first, I guess. I didn't really know what the people were like out here or anything, you know?
Right.
I'm kind of a, I don't know, introverted person when it comes to meeting people.
Have you another mule story?
Sure. I always like your mule stories.
We rode up in this little wooded canyon, you know, it was real deep.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 10 feet deep and about 10 feet wide, you know. We rode up to the edge of it and I looked at her and I thought to myself, I wonder if I could ask her to jump this thing. I know sooner thought it than she jumped it. I just barely had time to hold on. I was really surprised.
Huh.
That's when I started to suspect that mules worked on telepathy.
Are you able to see the stars from where you're sleeping?
Oh yeah, there's no roof in that house. I get to see all the stars I want to.
I was kind of standoffish and shy and stuff, you know. So I came over here and started, you know, being a part of it. I was surprised it's so mellow, you know. There's space for everybody here. If you don't mind working, they appreciate it.
How long have you been living in the bushes?
Let's see, about 15 years, I guess, something like that. Ever since I quit working. Well, there's a sense of belonging, you know. I mean, even though we're unofficial and, you know, whatever we do is appreciated, you know. So, you know, we work our way and we're appreciated. So feel like, at least I do, feel like I belong.
What's been the biggest challenge of working in horticulture or gardening?
Well, there's just like so many things to learn. You could never know all of it. So, and like for me, but you know, it's not a place just to come and stand around and do nothing. There's, like I said, everybody works around here for. It's just funny, like there might be roots or stems, and I wouldn't think they were anything, but sometimes if you look closely, you can see things growing, and it's just amazing what can come out of a piece of root or stem.
I don't know, I can come here and just feel like I'm a part of something, you know, that, you know, if that community out there doesn't want me, at least this community here, you know, will let me, you know, do what I want to do here, you know, just treat people right and be treated right. That's really the gist of it.
Basically, on and off for a few jobs. I've been, yeah, living in and out of vehicles for almost 15 years. For a while, yeah, I worked some construction work, so be for a year here, and worked for the county of Santa Clara for a year, and but still a lot of the time just sort of the gypsy lifestyle. And I've read the gypsy lifestyle because it's by choice, which is a little different than what nowadays we perceive as homeless, which are people that lose their jobs and stuff and wind out on the street and drop down. But there's always, if you go back through, American, I mean, we're not much different. A guy in his car and his dog is not much different than the cowboy riding from job to job, So you cruise from job to job, seeing it in. It's the way of life that I prefer. And for example, as you try to express that to the sheriff, they have a hard time getting that, I find that working with plants and getting your hands in the soil and picking your own area to work is a very good thing to do when you want to work through stuff in your head. There are times when you don't really want to be talking to a lot of people, and it's easier around here to get yourself assigned to a far corner, and sometimes I'll just do that. I also came here with some problems that developed with the leg and sciatic, and if I didn't start working out, it would get worse. So sometimes I've purposely looked for jobs with the pick and the shovel, and 3 or 4 hours of work like that does give you a really good workout.
There's a lot of different people that come here, and they really benefit from being here. That just changes happen with them inside somehow, just being out here and just seeing things that you didn't believe would come out of it, and you grow it and you actually divided something or did cuttings and you see them root, and it's a really good feeling to see that what you can do makes a difference, and because you will kind of builds your self-esteem kind of.
You just no place you can go where there's just such nice people, and people that genuinely care about you, and everybody gets along, and when we're not getting, somebody's having a bad day, it doesn't matter, we understand they're just having a bad day. It's not it's not because they're a bad person or anything, whereas out there, and you have a bad day and somebody's likely to take a baseball bat to you because they're drunk or stoned or something,
Yeah, there's undesirables to come around. They don't know, what to do. They do stupid things. Get rowdy and start messing with the garden. Yeah, we're real protective of it. can actually see stuff happen, you know, that you made happen.
Yeah.